Hey there, people. DK continuing the Dominion, the Koprulu crisis. A custom campaign here is non-modded, so you're able to just play it after you place it into your map folder. Place the files, I mean. And yeah, we're on the 6th playable map now, Desperate Measures. In order to stop the KLF and the Zerg, the unthinkable must be done. Another fairly big size map, but let's get this started here. Commander, we have tracked the KLF's main strike force to the abandoned Protoss colony of Bel'Shir. Readings indicate that their main base is stationed near the main Zerg hive clusters at that location. However, there is no apparent signs of any battles between the KLF and the Zerg. Okay. Still can't believe Banks died. No apparent signs of any battles? What do you mean, computer? It seems as if the KLF and the Zerg are... We are receiving an incoming transmission from an unidentified Protoss carrier. You! What the hell are you doing here? Easy, Warfield. I called her. So, Elendra, how are you doing? I suppose you have a reason for calling me here, had you not, Terran Hunter? As a matter of fact, I have. You remember that crystal we've picked up on Jotun, right? What do you know about it? The Jotun crystal is a different strain of Khadarian crystals, very unlike those we use on Iron, my homeworld. It is said that in the ages before the creation of the Protoss, a Xel'Naga warship had crash-landed on that planet, and its core shattered when it hit the surface. The crystal that powered the ship's core was even more powerful than the ordinary Khadarian crystal, including in its psychic capabilities. Okay, she's explaining things slowly here. According to the ancient text in the Templar archives, any being with a psionic capability would have its power increased tenfold, being capable of even controlling the minds of others, a thing that is limited only to our most powerful dark archons. Ooh, okay, that seems interesting. Whoa, that explains a lot of it, a lot about it. But tell me, Terran, why have you asked about the crystal? Are you and your cohorts intending to use it? Hell, even if you want to, we couldn't. It has been stolen. Who did this? What foul soul would dare to use the power of our creators? Do you know something about the Koprulu Liberation Front, or KLF for short term? In short term, we have had some observers spying on your activities, so we have collected some information about them. Yes. To spy on me. You've been spying on us, you alien bitch. Who are you two? Please, Gascaville, be quiet for now. Listen, Elendria. It sounds like those KLF jerks are about to do anything to accomplish their mission of bringing us down. You said that the crystal can give some freaking mind control powers, right? Can it control the Zerg? Oh, I know where this is heading now. Oh no, not like this. We have not studied the possibilities of the Jotun crystal, so it is... What did you say? These KLF humans are intending to use this capability? Yes, woman. Yes. Sounds like they're using it right now. There are several Zerg brutes down there, and looks like none of them are fighting the KLF. Warfare, you're not gonna say anything? You've been quiet for a bit. But it'll be virtually impossible. The power of the crystal would not be so strong to affect all Zerg broods, unless by a doom. By the gods. What? That's a long what? Do any of you Terrans remember the Shezzer scavengers? Oh, okay. Who wouldn't? Those damn pirates have been a pain in the ass for nearly 3 months in the sector. But you weren't there to help us out with that enslavers campaign. Their leader, Alan Shezzer, used the power of the Kadarian crystals in the past to take control of the Zerg broods who were still not loyal to the Queen of Blades. I see. Were it not for a Terran colonel named Tom Kazansky and Praetor Module to interfere in Shezzer's plans, the scavengers would already have overthrown your dominion with the help of the Zerg. Yeah, true that. Speaking of enslavers, I gotta play that too later. So you're telling us Angel is controlling the Zerg in the same fashion Shezzer did? Correct. However, like the scavengers, the KLF is not using the crystal to control every Zerg minion. They need only to control the main connection of the broods, the Cerebrate. Using the Zerg's command chain against their own. So tactical. The hive mind. And that's why we need to go to Bel whatever right now. Bel'Shir? It is where they are hiding the Cerebrate? Hell yeah, I was even thinking of inviting you to the party. Now that is definitely out of question, Hunter. Are you mad? You know what Emperor Minx thinks about consorting with aliens. Enough with the pep talk, Warfield. Come on, man. Minx's time is gone. I lead the Dominion. Oh, shut up, you're both. Hunter, your plan of joining with the Protoss might have some advantage, but it's risky. And that is why you'll need us to fight the Cerebrate. You'll need our Dark Templar. I don't care if you have Dark Templar, Light Paladins, whatever. We ain't joining you, alien. You got that? Oh, Light Paladins? Well, if you'll do me a favor and shut up this time, okay? Listen, girl. You help us against the Zerg and you can have the crystal, okay? Hunter, what the hell? You've heard what the crystal is capable of. It's too much power in our hands, and it's risky. I ain't allowing the Dominion to fall down because of that piece of glass. Too much power can corrupt you. That's right, Hunter. You're right, Hunter. Let's not be too power consumed. At least you have the wisdom to recognize the power of the Jotun crystal, Terran Hunter. Very well. I accept your alliance. Wait a minute, Nathan. Think at least for a minute about it. You're about to go against everything the Dominion stands for. Have you even thought about desertion or treason? Who guarantees you that the Protoss will keep their word? They're not Tal'Darim, man. You can trust them. Because unlike you, Terrans, the Protoss are a people of honor. I shall deploy my forces to the surface. If you value your alliance, Terran Hunter, then fight along my side against this Zerg-Terran alliance. Zerg-Terran AIs? Oh gosh. Hell, lady, there's much those bastards are answering for. I'll meet you down there. Sorry. I hope so, human. And Taro Tassadar. Listen, Horus, now you're gonna call me crazy, but I think we at least should side with that alien Elandri, or whatever name she's called. Only a fool will face the KLF and the Zerg alone. I still disagree, Victor. After all, the commander managed to get 2 broods and those rebel bastards on his own when he got stuck with us, hasn't he? Oh, now you're trusting me as the commander more, huh, Warfield? Not calling me a kid anymore. He did it with Kelmorian help. Now it's pretty different. Meet you on the ground in an hour, boss. Hunter out. Okay. I'll accept this damn alliance, but only this time. Get down there, Commander. Dropship's waiting. Good luck. And the briefing, mapmaker forgot to remove this portrait. Recover the Jotun crystal. Assist the Protoss in destroying the Zerg Cerebrate. Do not allow you The Protoss base must not. Okay, let's get this started. So we're playing as Terran. I thought for a sec we're gonna play as Protoss or something. Alright. Now Hunter is colored teal to represent the default hero color. We have a siege tank that does not have siege mode, guys. What in the hell 7 hells is this? Okay. We start with some useless Valkyries. Okay, so I see Elendria's base up all the way over here. And she's colored white. Okay. Not that I mind, but let's scout with Hunter here. So how come Gaskerville and Warfield's forces are not helping us out this time? Like, what are you doing, man? You're only gonna help us out if the KLF attacks the Dominion world or something? I really like the references to the Enslavers campaign and some of the other StarCraft lore that the mapmaker, references. It's pretty neat. I should say so for myself. And our base, it feels like we don't have enough resources, but I think we can last for a while. What the hell is Hunter thinking? Allying with the Protoss? That's insane! Man, that reminds me of those days back in the Brood War. Hell, we shouldn't be the ones who ask for help. Wait, so you're Dominion Marine but you're attacking us? Those Zerg were helping the KLF. By a doom, we must recover the crystal quickly. Okay, our system almost took damage, but I was able to prevent that. Oh, let's see. I think I forgot to turn on the custom skin, the Dominion Command Center skin, or the Korra skin, to be more specific. In my previous campaign of this, previous mission of this. We don't have an engineering bear, and how do I know this? It's because we can't create a missile turret. This is a very weak expand, but I do like seeing stuff like this. Like, not all expands should have like bazillion resources or something like that. So I like to see stuff like that. Once in a blue moon, of course. Okay, anywho, let's get more barracks. And seeing as how I guess the Dominion Marine was supposed to, the location box was supposed to actually be here, but apparently I guess the mapmaker put as anywhere. I don't know, I can check it out if I open the map editor to see how the mapmaker did the transmission, but my nagging feeling tells me he just did a transmission with the location set to anywhere, so it's gonna pinpoint to Brownless, which is what it did. Praetor, are you sure they are suspecting anything? Of course, the Terrans may be lacking in psychic prowess and technology, but that does not make them so stubborn. I'm afraid they might betray us at the first opportunity when we secure the crystal. That is why we must reach the crystal before they do. Only then we can hope to stop this war once and for all. I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. Okay. Okay, let's get some fire bats and see guys how Brown has both Zerg and Terra units. I'm pretty sure the map maker used some kind of Brood War campaign AI setting. At least that's my suspicion here. Okay, let's attack orange first.
Your forces are under attack.
We might need more medics actually. What am I doing? Okay, how are we doing up? More supply depots? Por favor? Oh, guys. So this is Orange's base already? That was fast. Okay, that means I'll need to reinforce. And I did not keep my comp set. They have an overlord too. Alright, let's go, go, go.
Your forces are under attack.
Very nice. Can we expand here? Is there like an expand location or the ruins of our old world? It is painful to see what we had to abandon this paradise. Abandoned? This planet is a Protoss colony? It was. Long ago, the Protoss have reached one of their greatest ascensions in their history. Our very advancements in space technology and psychic developments have ensured our survival and the colonization of many worlds, including this one. When Bel'Shir was colonized, this planet quickly became one of the most respected planets in our culture. Its immense temple complexes, its marvelous idols, and its most beautiful jungles. This planet was, in all words, an Eden, not like our homeworld, but yes, an Eden. Wow. So if you loved it that much, why'd you simply left it behind? A dark period came to pass in our time, known as the Eon of Strife. The conflict between our tribes had escalated, killing thousands of our brothers. It was a fighting between brothers and sisters. And I thought we Terrans were the only ones who had to face the civil war problem. So this whole fighting began, then what? Many of our brethren were forced to abandon all of our colonies, including this one, and return to Iron. As a result, several of our artifacts and ruins were left behind, such as the ruins you can see here. Woo! It's hard to play and read at the same time here, folks. Okay, we'll take this mineral expand again. I'm seeing a lot of these like abundant mineral expands. Not that I'm complaining here, but we'll have to deal with that. Is there like a passage right here? Okay, we're separate. Whoa, that's a lot of overlords, yo. Come on, Hunter, show Kazansky that you're the boss. I wonder where Tom Kazansky is. Like, where is he at this time? Is he dead or like what? I mean, the enslaver mission, the final mission, does like indicate that like all heroes are expendable. So I guess that's what happened.
Where does it hurt?
Okay, we'll leave our units here.
Roger.
Ooh, that's an ultralisk. Colonel Hunter was able to snipe some
Where does it hurt?
hefty amount of overlords. Okay, I guess we can attack.
Where does it hurt?
We can attack Brown next, I guess. And I'll make more units in the meantime. Maybe vultures too, because vultures are rad.
Go ahead, Sector.
Okay, here comes Protoss here.
Your forces
Alright,
are
let's go
under
help.
attack.
Reporting in.
Alright, Hunter, you take a break.
Bring it on.
Oh, you medics go help out too.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Alright, you know, I should probably say before something crazy happens, this is Dominion here. I was able to progress with my
Forces are under attack.
with my impending Doom campaign. My what's his face?
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target.
Wait, but something's happening here. Well, hello, Colonel Hunter. Sounds like you're lost. This ain't Braxis or Core Hall, my friend. This is Zerg territory. But don't worry, you won't be lost any longer. I'll have my forces meet you with Mix, this time in a body bag. Who knows? Maybe you and him might have a little talk before you're sent straight to hell. Terran Commander, this is Praetor Elendria of the Protoss Expeditionary Force. I and my brother are here to stop you and your pathetic fleet from using one of our sacred artifacts. Whoa, that was the lamest threat I have ever heard. I'll have to think a little about it. You know, Protoss, I think I'll just use the Zerg I have in my grasp to kill you all. Oh, she's sounding like Kerrigan. Your reckless control of these Zerg will have some serious consequences, young Terran. The last Terrans who attempted the same feat were consumed by the wrath of the Queen of Blades. It would be unwise to repeat their error. It's a reference to the UED. Now here's where you're wrong. The UED had lost the war because they were morons enough to underestimate Kerrigan. But I agree in your point, however. I don't make their same mistake. Wow. Spitting fire there, yeah? Angel? Jacqueline? It's a long transmission time right now. Did my game get... Okay, I'll just wait a little bit longer. I don't want to press escape because that's going to just skip the whole trigger box that's happening right now. So I'll just wait a bit. I'll wait a minute or so until the next dialogue happens. I guess the map maker didn't test this part out very carefully or something. Let's just assume Angel is talking very slowly here and sarcastically at the Protoss. You know, now I'm really getting that urge to kind of open up this map in the map editor, you know, and see what the heck went wrong with the timing of this transmission. Maybe added an extra 0 at the end, so that's gonna take a long time then. Should I press escape, guys? I don't know. What if there's another dialogue right after this? Like, who knows? Colonel Hunter might say something. I'll wait like 20 more seconds. In the meantime, you guys can hear the Terran music. Alright, 20 seconds almost up, guys. Oh, okay, there we go. Then free those Zerg and give up, damn it. There has been too much blood spilled already. It won't happen that soon, Hunter. I'll free all citizens from the corruption and tyranny that has tainted the sector, even if I have to give my own blood for it. So be it.
Transmit cord.
Okay.
Your forces
I did not get a. I did not get the vision on Jacqueline there for some reason. Alright, let's bring our Valkyries too, you know.
Go ahead, Commander. Report for duty. Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
Report for duty. Identify target. Moving. Give me some of this shit. Identify target.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh wow.
Give me some of this shit.
No, don't go in there, man. It's a scary sight when Terran medics are healing Zerg units. Is this a Bengalas? And we don't need to see that stuff from here.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger that.
We need more SCVs in this general area. We need more. Oh no, that's not good.
Your forces are under attack.
Help!
Target. Orders, sir. Moving. Transmit coordinates. Attack formation.
Your forces are under attack.
Bait.
Attack formation.
Bait.
Sector locked in.
Bait the battle cruiser. Or not, maybe not.
Target. SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright, you know what? Let's kill the.
Reporting in. Sector locked in.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright, run.
Job yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yo, they're going crazy here, guys.
Affirmative. Reporting in. Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Looks like I need to get a
You want a piece
get a
of me?
Goliath or so.
Go ahead, Commander. Standing by.
Your forces are under attack.
Roger. Give me some of the shield coordinates. Standing by. Want a piece of me, boy? Go ahead, Commander. Piece of me, boy.
Your
Reporting
forces
in.
are under attack.
Give me some of the shield coordinates. Confirm. You want a piece of me, boy? Reporting in.
Oh gosh, that was rough, guys. Okay, let's save again.
Coordinates received. Reporting in.
Let's try to salvage my buildings here.
Base is under attack.
Reporting in. Piece of me, boy. Yes, sir.
Alright, this is burning.
You want a piece of me, boy? Coordinates received.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Formation. Standing by. Standing by. Go ahead, Commander.
Okay, that didn't work out. The Overlord came and scouted.
Transmit coordinates. Sector locked in. Coordinates received.
Okay, let's get more Goliaths here. Upgrade.
Piece of me, boy. Go ahead, Commander. You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go. Coordinates. Reporting in. Commander, transmit coordinates. Reporting for duty.
Woo!
Go, go, go.
Alright,
Attack formation. Reporting for duty.
we'll repair Hunter here again.
Coordinates.
Oh, I forgot to redirect the command center.
Reporting in.
The second command center. Gonna have a lot of gas problem. Minerals won't be a problem, but
Orders received. You want a piece of me?
we'll see first.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting in. Orders, Captain. Systems function.
Not
We'll make
enough
some
minerals.
barracks here,
Not
or
enough minerals.
bunker rather.
You want a piece of me, boy? Ready
Yeah.
to roll out.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Move here. We need to make some medics.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain.
Okay, stay here, stay here, stay here.
Affirmative. Give me some
Stay,
shield.
stay,
Commander. Rocket.
stay. Command center is almost here, guys. Just wait a bit.
I read you.
In the meantime, Blue is helping out. I wonder who that Dark Archon do this. Like this guy over here. Although he just has a regular Dark Archon default name as stats.
Where does it hurt?
Okay, more medics.
Your medical emergency. State the nature of your medical emergency. State the nature of your medical emergency.
Alright.
Not enough minerals.
Destination. You want a
Where
piece of
does
me,
it
boy?
hurt?
Standing by.
Okay, let's get more tanks. It's a good thing Brown's not using that many siege tanks though, or siege modes rather. Ooh, that's a huge base. I want to take this base apart though.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Alright, let's get some Goliaths here. More SCVs here in this area.
Medical emergency. Right away.
This thing's burning.
Forces are under attack.
Transmit coordinates.
Yeah, Hunter will be fine with it.
Standing by.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, here they come.
Destination. Reporting for duty.
We got a science facility.
Right away, sir.
I might actually get a nuclear silo on this command center.
Calling online.
Where does it hurt?
Goliath online.
Okay, how are we doing here? I'll upgrade Hunter. And probably get a bunker here.
Right away, sir.
A missile turret. Actually, we're running out of gas, so
Right away,
Did
sir.
someone page me?
Commander. Go, go, go.
Where does it hurt?
You want a piece of me, boy?
what the hell is this? Protoss Temple. Okay. I wonder what happens if you destroy this temple. I'll put a. I guess I am gonna look at the map. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look through the map editor, particularly this map, and see what happens if you actually do tear apart this yellow temple.
Standing by. Jacked up and transmitting coordinates.
Yeah, that looks great. Hunter's getting repaired.
Orders, Captain.
We need some vultures.
Go, sir.
Okay, we have a lot of SCVs here in this area. We're fine. Here comes. So I guess blue is set to like difficult levels AI setting. The second hardest AI setting that you can have in a campaign mode. Okay, let's go repair. I might actually get another bunker there. Let's kill that Valkyrie.
Your forces are under attack.
It hurts a bit. 4 damage per rocket. That's a lot of damage if you think about it. Okay, let's get more bunkers in there here. We need to find another gas expander, which is over here, but do I really wanna go there? I don't know, guys. Okay, we're starting to get a lot of minerals, so I will keep creating barracks here.
Job finished.
And a nuke.
Did someone page me?
Okay, heal this medic, please.
Go ahead, Commander.
Did someone page me?
Piece of me, boy.
Okay, repair him.
Bring it on. Jacked up and good to go.
Rally, rally, rally.
Medical attention.
We didn't get. Okay, we got our Charon booster, so that's fine. We'll add some fire bats in the mix.
Piece of me, boy.
Let's see how Brown's holding out here. We can. I think we're able to destroy that.
Piece of me, boy.
So this map is basically preparing me to get ready for the eighth mission in the Queen of Blades campaign,
Forces are under attack.
which is kind of, well, I guess it's kind of okay in a way because it will help me get prepared for that hard mission. One of the most challenging missions in the Brutal campaign
Your forces are under attack.
that Blizzard made. At least that's how it goes.
Reporting for duty. Roger that. Order
Okay, looks great here. We'll bring Hunter here. We'll save now.
Identify target. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Destination. Proceed.
He killed
Yes, sir.
a friendly medic.
Bring it on. Somebody call for an
Yeah, a cloak here.
Ghost reporting.
Okay, let's put this ghost in the bunker, and I'll use him later to siege Orange. What's the mission objective though? So the Cerebrate is somewhere here then? Okay, the Zerg Cerebrate Rockon.
You want a piece of me?
And that's the Jotun Crystal or Kaden Crystal, whatever you want to call it.
Reach it, sir. No problem.
Okay, let's save again and start sieging.
Latitude, sir.
Gotta be very careful with the. You know, I actually need to get a science vessel because I am gonna have problems with the detectors.
Identify target. Proceeding. Alright. Bring it on again.
Okay, blue's helping.
Piece of me, boy.
Right on time.
Let's move.
Research
I
complete.
read you. Affirmative, Commander. Rocket, bring it.
Although I am still gonna get a science vessel.
Coordinates. I read you. Piece of me, boy.
Additional supply depots required.
And a supply depot in this area. Our level 2 weapons done. I think it's ready to siege.
Transmit cord, go ahead.
I gotta be really careful with the splash damage on the Reavers, because it does affect friendly allies units. Yeah, this will be good here.
Forces are under attack.
Reporting in. Calling online. Vector locked in.
Alright, let's be careful with the Scourge here.
Give me some of this shit. Transmit coordinates.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, we got our first science vessel rally over there. Let's get our nuke and more supply depot.
What do you want?
Whoa, my mouse almost slipped.
Your forces are under attack.
Coordinates received.
Big science vessel, come over here, scout that out. Scout the pesky local.
Base is under attack.
Outstanding. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Let's move. Outstanding.
Your forces are under
Rock
attack.
and roll.
Great!
Greetings, you want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, we can use that gas, I guess.
Right away, sir. Roger, sir. Delighted to, sir.
This is our pit stop here. We're gonna collect ourselves here for a bit.
Base is under attack.
And
Bring it on.
I guess
Nuclear base is ready.
I got a bunker here. I mean, not a missile turret here in case Orange Ghost decides to cloak and be a major pain in the butt. Although
Reporting for duty. Standing by.
I guess we can attack.
Roger. Identify target. Standing by. Checked up and good to go. Orders, sir.
Surely for surely.
Orders, sir. Coordinates.
Okay, let's be careful here.
Wow, attack formation.
Okay, Hunter, go back and get yourself prepared. We need some medics.
Your
You can
forces
also
are
nuke
under
over here, which I really gotta do right now.
Never know what hit 'em. Reporting in. Reporting for
SCVs, repair us!
Your forces are under attack.
I read you, sir.
Prepped and ready. Did someone page me?
Nuclear launch detected.
How is our siege? We are near the crystal, my brethren. Press on, for our victory is near.
Did someone page me?
No, I wanna upgrade my units, but oh no, my ghost died.
State the nature.
I wanna upgrade my units, but like we're having some gas problems here at the moment, so
Good to go. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Base is under attack.
Go, go, go.
Prepped and ready.
Go, go, go. Vector locked in.
Your forces are under attack.
alright, let's get that.
Standing by.
I'll be sure to make bunkers here.
Attack formation. Standing by. Yeah. Go ahead, Commander. Yes, sir. Yeah. Go ahead, Commander. All right. Bring it on. Standing by. Yeah. You want a piece of me, boy? Coordinates received.
So I guess this is the same attack pattern that that the AI uses in the 8th mission of Exo 6. So I'm kind of somewhat prepared on what to expect. Somewhat. Yes, do this here. Get our stuff prepared. Let's get another ghost here.
Insufficient SV gas.
Yes, sir. I can't build there.
let's try to move our SCVs to that area.
Orders received.
A bunker.
Right away, piece of me, boy. Commander.
Let's bring like 8 Marines there.
SCV good to go, sir. Receiving headquarters. Transmit orders. Commander, let's move. You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Jacked up and good to go.
But I guess the battlecruiser attack pattern was. I don't remember getting attacked by battlecruisers in that mission.
Rock and roll. SCV good to go, sir. All right. Bring it
And when I say in that mission, I'm referring to
Let's roll. Yeah.
the 8th mission of Food War for his Zerg campaign.
Checked up and good to go.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Job finished.
Guess I'm gonna attack orange in the bottom area here.
Commander, go, go, go.
Nuclear missile ready.
Get that geyser running up here.
You want a piece of me, boy? Reporting
Aki 2 and 3. A ghost here,
Insufficient Vespene gas.
please.
Bring it on. Affirmative.
More vultures.
You want a piece of me, boy? Yeah. Job finished. Checked up and good to go.
Okay, we got our nuke ready, so
Yes, sir.
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
okay, there we go.
Reporting headquarters.
Okay, let's see how orange is fortified here. Not too much.
Orders, sir. Transmit orders.
I might leave that siege thing.
Yeah.
Well, for sure.
Oh.
Well,
Receiving headquarters. What do you want? Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go,
Your forces are under attack.
your mind?
no, but this is what I feared. Dark Swarm being a major pain in the butt.
You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. Locked in.
Your forces are under attack.
Transmit.
Actually, my body needs to go up in here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack. Nuclear launch detected.
Alright, run.
Reporting it. Sir.
I gotta rebuild.
Something on your mind? What do you want? Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Sector locked in.
Okay, we're getting gas though, which is kind of fine.
Piece of me, boy.
I just gotta be very careful with the siege. And we need to repair ASAP here.
Affirmative.
And you guys can go back over here.
Region, sir.
We leave some vultures here just in case.
Standing by. Standing by.
Your forces are under attack.
Got one upgraded, not too surprising.
Receiving information, sir. Ghost report. Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll. Transmit cord.
Alright, looks great at the moment.
Issue.
Your forces are under attack.
Boy, let's move. Reporting in. Attack formation. Roger. Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Piece of me, boy.
Nuclear missile
Piece of me,
ready.
boy. Right away, sir. All right. Bring it on. Orders received. Go ahead, Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh no. What are you doing? Get out of there.
Nuclear launch detected.
Get more nukes.
Commander. Orders, sir. You want a piece of me, boy? Proceeding.
Alright, this is a hero marine here at the moment.
Jacked up and good to go.
Some more missile turret here just in case.
Give me some of this. What do you want? Ghost piece of me, boy.
I think it's safe to say we can go now.
Piece of me, boy. Receiving headquarters. Attack formation.
I'll ask for this
Your
guy.
forces are under
Stay
attack.
here and just idle around.
Destination delighted to, sir. Absolutely.
Alright, that looks
Your
great.
forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go.
Blue's attacking relentlessly.
Go, go, go.
I still can't believe Emperor Mix is dead in this timeline though. It's kind of hard to believe, to be honest. Alright, another nuke is ready, which we can
Base is
use to
under
blow up.
Give me something to shoot.
nuclear launch detected.
Piece of me, boy. I read you.
Alright, we got attacked her.
Right away, go ahead, Commander. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, nuke is about to drop. Got Hiroshima there.
Give me something to shoot.
We're getting another nuke. I'll get extra ghosts. I'll start adding up more C-Sinks and rally over there.
Transmit coordinate. You want a piece of me, boy?
Yo, Ranger, where are you hiding at again? Do your underlings always do your work for you? Is that what Kerrigan says? I forgot. I think she says that to Tassadar, if I remember correctly.
Your forces are under attack.
Reporting in. Coordinates received. Greetings, Command. Destination. Systems functional.
Okay, we're making way there.
Your forces are under attack.
Neutralized. Commander.
Nuclear missile ready.
reach you, sir.
Okay, we got our nukes again.
Need medical attention.
Orders.
Then we'll drop it like Nagasaki.
Ghost report. Go ahead. Neutralized. You got my attention.
Right away.
Ultraless without any special particular upgrades is a sad Ultraless, guys. Alright, Mr. Specialist.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go ahead, Commander. I read you.
Nuclear
Wow,
launch
we got
detected.
Blue's really going ham.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Yes. Moving.
Alright, let's get that nuke here. Very good. Now let's make ourselves up here.
Give me something to shoot. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about upgrading our units. Wow, that's a bit embarrassing. So this is kind of like Enslavers in a way,
Your forces
but a
are
bit
under
much harder and more time consuming, I guess. Despite what most people say about the Enslavers campaign created by Blizzard, it's really not that hard. Blizzard campaign in general is not that hard. You just keep building units, and that's pretty much how you beat the map. Like just macro up, basic macro, and take your sweet time, and you just defeat it. So let's get that. These FCVs can go here, or rather right here.
Go ahead, Commander. Standing by. Go, go, go. Destination.
additional supply depots required.
Alright, we're getting supply block off. Very nice, very nice.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
I still can't get over the fact that Minx died. I mean, he is, killed off in StarCraft 2 pretty half-heartedly. It was kind of all for vengeance or whatever, as Kerrigan likes to say, but I think Minx could have served better, to be honest. Whoa,
Receiving incoming transmission.
what is going on? Oh, what? Commander, I don't know what the hell happened during my absence, but this alliance with the Protoss cannot be allowed to continue. Stop your attack on the KLF for now, and use everything you have to destroy the Protoss base. even these ships if you have to. But they're not 3-3, Arcturus. They're not 3-3 upgraded. Wait, what? Don't tell me! What the? Now that's impossible! The Emperor lives! He's alive!
Your forces are under attack.
So, what we're waiting for? Let's crash those Protoss! No, hold it!
Yeah, going.
Oh no, not the, what a freaking twist! What?
Don't give me
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, sir!
Wait, so what? A, is the server invulnerable?
Standing back.
Okay. So we have to destroy the Protoss.
Destination?
And I think they got
What do you want?
move
Orders,
ordered
sir.
because seeing as all my units are going over here
Sir, what do
this
you
is
want?
by trigger, of course.
Base is under attack.
Report for duty. Right away, sir.
Oh, not like this!
Shoot. Standing
Elendria's gonna be pissed about this, and that Dark Archon's gonna be like,
Orders,
not
sir.
like this.
Job's finished. Can I read you? Orders, Captain? Can I read you?
Although
Captain? Orders received.
I might need to set up basic defenses here because I might get shreked,
Upgrade complete.
which means I'll need to send 4 Marines here.
Go, go, go. Yes, sir.
And
Identify
I
target.
guess I'll save again and then just a click now.
Delighted to, sir. Absolutely.
Need something destroyed?
Jesus Christ, we have a
I'm
freaking.
eager to help.
Okay, let's wait for
It's showtime. Octo,
Your forces are under
let's wait for the
attack.
battle cruisers.
I am eager to help.
Give me something to shoot. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Run to your doom, guys.
Jacked up and good to go. Commander.
I am
Your
eager
forces
to
are
help.
under attack.
Traitor! The Terran Dominion has stopped their attack on the KLF, and their forces are advancing on us. It is as I feared. Destroy these treacherous humans, my brethren. Their death shall be a glorious sacrifice to Adun.
Octo,
I don't even have your model, guys.
Give me something to shoot. Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir.
Hunter, don't participate in this, because I'm pretty sure you clearly didn't want to do it.
Frequencies open.
See, so my assumption was correct, because like in that mission where Meng's command center got destroyed, I saw the Leviathan escaping, unscathed. So no, Hunter, stay there. You've done more than enough. Okay, we're using units left and right, although it is freeing up our supplies here somewhat, and we have a nuke to work with.
All crews report.
Nuclear launch detected. Your forces are under attack.
Absolutely.
This is what you get for trusting the Protoss, or in their case, the Terrans.
Frequencies open.
Alright, we can start building stuff again.
Your forces are under attack.
Isn't this the Dark Archon that we need to kill? I guess Elendria escaped.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target. Orders.
The plot thickens, guys.
don't keep me waiting.
Not like this.
Octo,
I feel sorry for the Protoss actually. They did like their best, attacking with brown and orange, and
Your forces are under attack.
now they're getting
something
backstabbed.
destroyed.
Like how can this be, guys? How can you let this be?
Base is under attack.
And in the meantime, got some pesky KLF trying their best to deter us.
Receiving headquarters. Identify target. Orders,
Okay, objectives completed. Minx. So, pray to Elendra, we meet at last. It's not like you meet any woman, especially a Protoss woman, every day. It's nice to meet you. Dispense your formalities, Emperor. Do not think I do not know of the atrocities you committed against every Protoss and Terran, all for your mad quest of power. You may sound like a noble Terran today, but your past is not as honorable than your tolerance with our race. It's the elite ghost that we got in the second mission. I guess Jim has told you of some of my business while he was helping you wage your little war with the Zerg. So, I've heard that even you were surprised with my death. I didn't know it would even get the attention of your men. And it wouldn't. If you are truly dead as your warriors claim, how is it that I can see you breathing before my eyes? Would you have not fallen the way your ilk have spoken in your wretched throne world? I nearly had. When the KLF was getting too close to my palace, I knew I wouldn't get away in time, so I've had to order the Leviathan crew to leave the planet without me. You might not know, but after I reclaimed Korhal from the UD, I knew the next time they would attack there wouldn't be any Jim Raynor on to help me get away again. So I have ordered the construction of an escape tunnel network connecting it to Sterling's main spaceport. Sterling. Where's Raynor in all of this? Who knows? Elendra has very weak stats. Minx has the same stats as a normal civilian. That's understandable. In fact, the only thing I didn't expect was the KLF to use an ion cannon to destroy my very palace and flagship and kill my best henchmen on board. So, after that sad episode and my order to announce my presumed death to the entire sector, let's say it was simply a matter of time until I thought it was safe to return. It was pretty intelligent on my part, wasn't it? A crude tactician, Mr. Minsk. Impressive indeed. So, will you be waiting or you will give us the very death we deserve, alien? You know, my lady, I've heard some interesting things about the Protoss. Deeply religious, they told me. But at least your species has some logic to compensate it. So I suggest you employ it today. Be smart, leave the Dominion space at once, and never even think of facing humanity again. Thanks. Not a total douchebag. It appears I have no choice left. Do not think this fight is over, Emperor Minsk. The Jotun Crystal shall not be in your foul hands once the KLF is defeated. It's always the Terrans, man. It's always humans causing troubles, people. Well, gentlemen, I must say it's good to see you again. It's surprising for me if you mean it. Jeez, when I saw you, I thought I was seeing a ghost. Hunter, I am not usually the kind of man with a fine sense of humor, but I recognize a joke when I hear one. Ha! I got to tell you, Emperor, but you really outsmarted everyone this time. Underground escape tunnels, huh? Not even Admiral Dugel himself would have thought that one. Rip. We'll leave these conversations for another time, General. It is time we return and begin to strike back. The ion cannon was proof enough that the KLF represents a real threat to this sector. Before we leave, however, I must ask you, Warfield, was this your idea of allying with the Protoss? Well, I can't believe you, General. First, you sent my men to Jotun for an operation which I never authorized, and now you violate everything the Dominion stands for? Just shoot him, man. But Arcturus, don't bother in blaming him, Minx. It ain't his fault. It's mine. I've had the idea of allying with Ilindria. When I heard the KLF was controlling the Zerg, I knew that bitch Angel would destroy everyone, not just us. The deal was to kill the server and let the Protoss take the crystal back to their planet. I knew I would violate the Dominion's main promise of not allowing any man to side with aliens, but it would be preferable to do it than to accept this Terran Zerg union. And true that. If you're punishing me for doing it, do it now, sir. But at least know that I'll make the same choice again, if it's for the sake of humanity. Well said, Colonel. You know, Hunter, it's not like every day I tell this to anyone, but you've done the same thing I did before. You've done an alliance with the Protoss before? When? It was on Char's orbit before Admiral. When the fleet was approaching the planet, I suddenly got a head encounter with the UED and the Protoss fleets. After a little discussion, we all realized we were after the same goal, Kerrigan's head. I agreed to let the UED take control of Braxis in return for helping me in getting rid of the Zerg, once and for all. That's the Omega campaign, right? Omega mission, I mean. You've allied with the UED and Protoss in the Brood War? Yes. Actually, the Protoss were simply after revenge, so they were quick and easier to ally with the UED than with the UED. Unfortunately, despite our efforts, Kerrigan did manage to overthrow us all, and, well, here we are. I wonder why Kerrigan really left him to survive and rot. So the rumors were true. You indeed had allied with your enemy to stop her. Yes, Horace, but Hunter, I hope you learned a lesson from what I told you, haven't you? Let me guess, never side with aliens, ever, is it? Not quite, Colonel. You must think for a while when it's about siding with people you don't know, even people from other worlds or even races. The Protoss might have betrayed you if they put their hands on that crystal. Even the aliens can easily betray like we humans do. Never trust anyone. Very well, sir. It won't happen again. Good. Commander, you've done your work as a real officer the Dominion would ever have wished for. For this, I am now placing you as my right hand. Prepare our forces. We're leaving to orbit and proceeding to Braxis immediately, Major. Damn! I got promoted! Getting promoted before me, huh, Commander? You're dead once we meet in orbit, boy. Leave it for later, Warfield. Let's just get the hell out of here. I like this. I like the dialogue here. Gosh. The very, like, you know, this and that reference to Brood War and stuff. Oh, gosh. But the next one is the last playable map, apparently. Oh well. That was great. Almost an hour of gameplay. I'm gonna try to finish this custom campaign, and then I'm gonna start uploading a new one that I had in mind, and then of course eventually get to You Must Survive in Remastered, updated version, which has voice acting by Pronovo as well. So, but that's for another time. DK signing off here, folks. Thanks for watching.